Well,
Yes, sir.
we just came off the stage working with this family where the mother did not disclose that her now adult daughter had a different father, and she found it out very late in life and really resents it. And look, there's always a question about what you tell kids and when you tell them. I've got two rules about kids. One is you never ask them to deal with things they can't control, and you never ask them to deal with adult issues. And the big question, particularly if children are adopted, or if their father is a stepfather, their biological dad maybe is totally out of the picture or whatever, when do you tell them? And what you always see in the literature when you read it is, well, you do age appropriate, but they never define what age appropriate means, do they? When children start to become inquisitive, when they start asking questions, that's the time that you start telling the truth. That's the time that you sit down with complete transparency and say, look, I don't want to burden you with things that you don't want to know, but I want you to understand that, and then explain what the situation is. You don't have to go into gory details. You don't have to say anything negative about an absent parent. Don't ever paint them in a bad light. Don't say they're sick. Don't say they abandon us. Don't say they're horrible people. Just say circumstances are such that they're not here. They're not here. They can't be here. Life is not always fair, and that's where we are at this point. This mother had an opportunity a number of times to disclose to this daughter that she had a different father. And apparently he's not a particularly bad guy. He's a constructive person, contributing member of society. There could have been a number of things that could have been done with co-parenting or whatever. But once it does come out, you've got to own this stuff. You got to say, look, maybe I should have said something sooner, but let me be honest now. Let me be transparent now. Let me answer your questions now. If I made a mistake, I apologize for it. All I can do is close the gap now. Don't compound a mistake by the insult of continuing to deny, because now you're making a mistake on top of a mistake. So once they become inquisitive, answer the question. If they feel like you've treated them badly about it, apologize for it. Own it. Stop the bleeding right then when the child becomes inquisitive. And if they're critical of how you handled it, apologize, explain your reasoning, but own it, and then move forward from that point on. That's all you can do. Look, we're not experts at this. We learn as we go as parents. But if you're sincere and you're honest with them, that's all you can do.